Look at the faces of these lot here. United fans. Oh, where do I start? Who wants to go first? Who wants it? Landon, talk to me, mate. What's going on?
No, zero positives out of that game. What's going on? There's no plan B. You've known for how long? Well, at least a week that Højlund was injured. So you'd have thought they would have worked on something else rather than trying to put Lindelof back left back, putting Rashford up front, and then we need someone to hold the ball up. So there was no plan B. There was nothing today. No positives.
Rashford, guys, who wants to take it away with Rashford? You got to say something on Rashford. What's going on?
Mate, pathetic, man. Listen, people going on about he's been playing well lately. I've never, ever looked at it like that way. Today, he just didn't want to be there. You don't want to play up front, but that, for me, that commitment today, that is pathetic, honestly. The way he's going on there, sulking around. The way he dropped out that 50-50 was an absolute disgrace.
I'll tell you what.
You seen that, didn't you?
That wasn't a 50-50.
It wasn't.
That was a 70-30 to him.
Thank you, Graham.
Honestly. And you can clip it. It was a 70-30. And I was swearing at him. I'm in the safe stand.
Mate, honestly, it's a joke now. With 26-year-old, we're asking for commitment. We're asking for a bit. You know what? Show you want it. But you go on there just sulking around. He didn't want to be there, shouting at players, pass me the ball. For me, pathetic, man. But that's what Rashford will get to get every single season. And it's down to, we signed a new contract, so we can't really do anything. But today, up front, didn't offer nothing. Didn't drop into the little pockets, didn't go in behind. His runs were awful, predictable runs. Again, just didn't show like he wanted it. Had he made himself about, he would have at least got the fans on side. But he didn't want it.
The only thing I noticed from the first half was we were trying to play a long ball over the top, which was going to be difficult because they weren't actually sat in a high line, and they did pump the ball up to Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, another one.
And he did win a couple of headers, but we just didn't win the knockdown.
Another one, by the way. Just want to say, Bruno Fernandes disgrace again today. Listen, man, you know
players.
my opinions, but for me, having a go at Garnacho for not passing him the ball, but then you're hoofing it. What are you doing?
There isn't much defence. I'll come back to this side actually. Amari Forson today, debut. How the hell is he supposed to adapt to that team when you've got someone like so senior as Rashford playing alongside him? It was like a lamb to the slaughter, wasn't it?
Yeah, Forson was alright, but at the end of the day, I think none of the team, no one played well in my opinion. And when you saw that they set up very well, we can't we have no creativity at all. We can't break down a low block at all. And it's what are we doing? We're just passing it back and forth, waiting for something to happen. And what does that come down to? That, for me, comes down to the manager. These players are decent players. We got Ahmad, we got decent players. And we can get the best out of these. We can get the best out of these players, in my opinion, with a different manager. So it's, for me, I don't want to put too much blame on the manager today because everybody has a lot to blame. Also, Lindelof wasn't, you can see that we need a left back and full back. I don't understand why we let Fernandes go. I can't understand why, because he's actually a full back. And I don't understand why we let him go. If we knew Reguilón is going to be for half the season. So we knew that already from the beginning of the season. Why not keep a young prospect like him? Because we also knew that Malacia was going to be out too, and he's still out. Where is he? Yeah. So it's I can't understand why. That for me affected us a lot today because there was no width. There was a bunch of times where we could have done overlaps. We could have done overlapping runs, and it's just no creativity at all, man.
Yeah. In terms of the manager, Mubs, how much can you blame Erik ten Hag? A lot of people have blamed his methods in training. That's why Rasmus has been injured. How vigorous the training is, no one knows, obviously, behind closed doors, but he's on thin ice now, isn't it? It's a bit of a worry for him now with the games that we've got coming up.
Yeah, this game was horrible. I don't even think they do training on the pitch. I don't think they even listen to him either. I don't even know what they're even doing on the pitch, man. The manager is just. I didn't want to blame him and stuff, but unfortunately, time is ticking, and we are getting Jim Ratcliffe and stuff. He might not change anything, but we're seeing a bit of change in the club. But Ten Hag, unfortunately, you're not doing well and stuff. And we used to talk about Ole Gunnar freestyle and stuff, but at least Ole Gunnar freestyle would score 5 against Leeds and 9 against Southampton and all these goals. We can't even score 1 against Fulham, barely 1.
Well,
all these players, all of these players, apart from Mainu, Højlund and Garnacho, need to fuck off.
Struggling there to find an actual player out the team. That's what it was. I mean,
we didn't look like scoring one.
Is there any? Tell me one positive.
Can't think of any. I really can't.
So I'm up against it.
chucking it down.
I mean, if anything, though, did that not show you how much needs to be done in the summer there today? And like a lot of people, play McTominay as number 9. Shut up right now. I said no in the start, and he showed why, literally. But we can actually see what needs to be done surely from that. If anything, that's a positive.
Yeah, in the summer we need a big clear out, basically. Get rid of some big players and make a statement. Practically just get rid of RASHFORD, let him go. Get a couple of decent signing ins, like midfielders, we need a couple of defenders, a couple of left backs, a couple of right backs. Pretty much every position we need covering. And we start again. Let's see what Sir Jim Ratcliffe does. But to be honest, I think Ten Hag, see if he stays on or maybe moves on. But it'll be 50-50 in the summer. But let's see what happens.
What's Ten Hag staying dependent on for you now?
I don't know, man, because you know what it is for me? Top 4, we got top 4 last season and we went out of the Champions League. But I just look at the way we're playing Adam, it's like, it's a lack of control. Every single time they go forward, they look like they're going to score. Like, and it's just, for me, I've just seen a stat now, we've conceded 545 shots this season.
Against us. 435.
435, sorry, but it feels like 500.
Yeah, no.
But you know what I mean? It's not far off. But
only Sheffield United have had more.
Yeah, I just feel like for me, it's like, I don't enjoy coming to Old Trafford. I don't enjoy the style of football. Today, you knew from the first 5 minutes, Dallo giving the ball away. You know what it's like? It doesn't inspire you. And listen, forcing, I'm not going to have a go at. I'm not going to have a go at the kids. But what I will say, the guys that experience are letting us down, man. Letting us down, and they're the guys that should be here.
I said the same at Luton, and we got away with it. What I would say is consistently under this manager, the front 4 don't. There's no patterns of play with the front 4, and that's my biggest criticism with him and with some of the recruitment. My stance is really about, can we have the structure above him right so he's got no real excuses? Because to me, any manager trying to cope with that squad has got a big problem. I honestly believe that. I don't think there's a manager out there who can work with what they've got, what he's got.
No, that's it. I mean, guys, 0 positives whatsoever from the guys here. You tell me.
Ahmad Cameo.
You take Ahmad Cameo. That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, another graduate coming through and making a debut, but our front line that cost us 325 grand today, we should have been proud there today as United fans, looking at that academy player front line that we had. Biggest letdown out of all of them, though, was the main man, Marcus Rashford. That's the general consensus at Old Trafford today. Let me know what you think, guys. Drop your comments in below. Is everyone right? Did you see a different game to us as we were sat here, miserable as hell again at Old Trafford? Let me know, guys.